Make sure you guys check out our channel partner, GamerSupps. Go to gamersupps.gg and use code ZACH for 10% off. Keto-friendly, 0 cal, 0 carbs, 0 sugar. I drink it to keep myself going, to keep myself energized. I'm drinking the last of my dragon fruit, but I have new flavors coming in this week. I can't wait to try them and share them with you guys. They also have caffeine-free options, so if you're not down with the caffeine, but just so you know, it's the equivalent of 1 cup of coffee, 1 cup of black coffee in every serving of GamerSupps. So it's nothing crazy. It's nothing nuts. Check it out. Get some good stuff in your body. Get some energy there. Some organic caffeine. Check out gamersupps.gg. Code ZACH helps out the channel, helps out your boy. We're going to start right after this.
Yes, science! Hello there.
I guess we can assume this thing is working. One of these days I'll do a stream without being paranoid. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Welcome to the Sunday show. My name is Zach. Welcome to Zach Talks Tech. And today, we're going to talk about this little ditty right here. The Pixel 7a, the Google Pixel 7a. I've been using it for just over a week now. And, I mean, spoiler alert, I love it. But I'm going to tell you why I love it. There's actually some drawbacks. There's some little drawbacks, and you remember, I think you may have seen on TikTok, you may have seen on Shorts, where I said I was serious about changing over to the Pixel 7a full-time. There's one little caveat, one little thing that's kind of stopping me, but I like the sound right there. I'm pretty sure that that I can overcome it if I look at my past usage and whatnot. But it's one of those things where it's like, But you know what? It gets me even more excited about the upcoming Pixel 8 and 8 Pro if the rumors and whatnot are true. So we will also talk about that. We're also going to talk about a tool that I've been using called Opus Clip. Opus Clip. We're going to talk about that this afternoon. This is a Lofi Tech show. This is chill. We're just going to answer some questions. There's no real definite format kind of thing. We're going to talk about the Pixel, then we're going to talk about Opus, and whatever else in between. You guys are encouraged to ask questions, to talk in the chat there, whatnot. Keep it civil, otherwise you're gone. Super chats and stickers and all that kind of stuff are all open. Channel members, hello people. We're going to acknowledge and say hello to the people here in just a little bit. And you can also buy your boy a coffee. Links, all sorts of good stuff down below as well for Opus and ways to support the channel. So, Pixel 7a. Oh, you know what? I didn't clear the screen to make sure there was nothing. Make sure there was nothing that shouldn't be showing, because that happens sometimes. It's a live show. All right. So yes, I am still using the default wallpaper. This is the sea blue. I think they just call it sea or ocean, depending on where you live. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got like this beautiful brush finish on the camera module, and the size, the rails are just awesome. And yeah, so this is one of the default wallpapers that it kind of comes with. I'm also using the beta with it when it comes to the icons and whatnot. So I'm not using any sort of icon pack or anything like that. I don't normally get into customizations, but we might do some stuff over on Zach Talks Pixel. You can see here in Calgary, it's a beautiful 23 degrees at the end of May. I can't believe it. Like it's, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's never usually this warm here. It's supposed to get actually up to 28 today, which is awesome. But let me tell you, people, this thing has been absolutely awesome. It was kind of funny. I saw some comments and things like that, and people were talking about this on the Twitters. Have you guys heard of that? The Twitterverse? Anyway, people were talking about it on the Twitter, and I was comparing the feel of the back of this to my Pixel 7 Pro. Now, my Pixel 7 Pro is currently in a case, grimy, but this has a glass back on it, right? So let me just pop this out of here. I'm gonna show you guys. You guys are familiar with the glass back on this, right? So glass back on the Pixel 7 Pro. On the Pixel 7a, it's plastic, but it doesn't feel like plastic. It doesn't feel like plastic. It doesn't. Seriously, people, I can't tell the difference between this and this. And you might think to yourself, Zach, you're an idiot. And maybe I am. Okay. But at least I believe in what Magic Eraser is. I get some interesting comments held in the area. Anyway, people, before we dive into things, let's dive into the live chat. Let's see who's here. Say hello to the people. But you know what? Before we do that, we're going to give a big thank you and a big shout out to StreamYard. They're the ones that are live powering this live stream. All you have to do is pick a microphone and a camera, and away you go. You use your software, you use your browser. There's nothing to download, nothing to install. PC, Mac, whatever. Away you go. Very simple to use. You can use overlays, as you can see here. Music. You can bring in sounds. All right. Whatever you need to do. Bring up to 10 people. You can customize the layouts. You can use a repurposing tool and take sections of your live streams and upload them to Reels, TikTok, YouTube. All your recordings are stored on StreamYard's end there, so you can download them at the end and edit them for a podcast, whatever you need to do. Great, awesome tool to use. So check out StreamYard.com. Link is down below. We appreciate them taking care of us here. All right, people. Like I said, let's dive into the live chat, see who's here, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the 7A and whatnot. Let's just put that right there. Give us a little spin. All right, got our Stormtrooper on deck. There we go. Let's see who. Oh, by the way, Pixel Buds Pro are still awesome. This is the Nomad case. This thing's awesome. Put that little Nomad charger right there. All right, diving into live chat. Let's see who we got here. Let's go right here. All right, so Connor O'Regan, how you doing? Channel member, buddy. Here you go. All right. We appreciate the support. If you guys want to become a channel member, hit the join button down below. You know how to do that. You can also buy memberships now for people. You can like gift them and everything like that, which is really cool. I just saw that. Channel members get their names highlighted, priority chat. I follow them on the socials. We hang out there in our Discord. And you also get custom emojis that you can use here in the live chat. You got custom emojis that you can use in the comments section. Connor, I don't know if you want to spam up the chat. Show the people the things. Yeah. Manny150, how you doing? Manny just recently joined our Discord, so I'm glad you're here, buddy. Thanks for coming through. Connor says, I still can't get over how good that blue Pixel looks. Yeah, man, I'm really glad that Google sent this out to me. It's full disclosure, Google Canada, made by Google, did send this out to me for review purposes and whatnot, and I'm digging it. I'm really, really digging it, and we're going to go through the reasons why I dig it. I think most of you know why I dig it. Oh, yeah, he's coming in from Ireland. I think it's about 7:30 over there right now. I think you guys are about 7 hours ahead of me. Trey Foster, so serious. Dude, I was so serious with that short there. So serious. But there's like one thing that's kind of holding me back anyway. Default paper looks amazing. Yeah, it's not bad, right? I mean, let's talk about this fingerprint thing here. Boom. Boom, there she is right there. All right. Fingerprint works awesome. This camera angle and this lighting does not give this justice. It really looks this good. But this is one of the default wallpapers and whatnot. So let's take a look here. All right. Yeah, right there. Good stuff. Alan Mobley coming in. Good afternoon, sir. How are you? I'm glad you're here. Twitter still exists? Yeah. I don't think Twitter's going anywhere. We'll see what happens. 73 degrees Fahrenheit. So Jason says that what I said here earlier. Let's go up here. 28. Sorry, today's May 20th. 23 is about 73 Fahrenheit. What's that notification on here? Oh, you know what this is? Because we're playing the creator mix. You guys know that. You guys can see up the corner there. Copyright free, royalty free music. Guys, check them out. Creator Mix on Spotify, Apple Music, I believe. You can also go to the website creatormix.com. The link is down below. That's from the boys D and Nick Nimmin. This is the lo-fi, you know, just taking it easy here on a Sunday. That's what that is right there. Okay. Twitter has 6 months notice. Now, I feel bad doing this. I know the StreamYard is still working on it, but you guys see it in the live chat. This is what those emojis are actually called. Zach A's, show me the money, Zach, you know, and whatnot. So as a channel member, you get those. You can use them in the live chat, just to show how you feel, whatever. You can also use the defaults from YouTube, and you can use them in the comment sections as well on any of my videos, shorts and whatnot. And I encourage the members to use it. You guys should be going nuts, because I worked hard. Well, I don't know if hard is the word, but I took a lot of time to make those emojis look really good from that size. And there's actually a couple custom ones. The more cartoony ones were custom, and they cost me some money and whatnot. So use them. Gamer subs on deck. Get yourself some. It's good. All right, people. Like I said before, let me actually just share the screen here real quick. We're going to talk about this a little bit later. Let me show you guys this. I'm just going to share this screen real quick. We're going to go back to this a little bit later. For those of you that have been watching my short form content on, you may have been watching it on YouTube. You may have been watching it on Reels. You may have been watching it on TikTok. I've been posting to all three, just kind of figure out which one I want to kind of focus on. But they all seem to be kind of doing their own thing. This right here is Opus Clip, and we'll be talking about later on, and how I've been taking my content, my long form content here, my live streams, my hour-long live streams, and making these awesome AI generated short form clips. There's ways of customizing it. They're constantly adding new features and whatnot. So we're actually going to go through the process and show you guys what that all looks like. So we'll be doing that a little bit later after we finish talking about the Pixel 7a, because I know most people are probably here to talk about that. And of course, if you're watching the replay, I will be adding chapters so you can bounce around, find where you want to go. I don't think there's any reason to cut off this live stream or do any weird cuts so it takes longer to process. I'll just add in chapters after today's live stream, and away we go. All right. More questions from the live chat. This is what we do. This is what we do, people. So Jason C says, hey, Zach, speaking of Twitter, how are you liking Blue? I knew he was doing some research to decide if it was worth it. You know what? Good question, because I was actually thinking about that today, because on June 9th, my renewal for Twitter Blue comes up. Now, Twitter Blue here in Canada costs $10. So with tax where I live, it's $10.50 or whatever. I know in the United States, it's $8 plus tax, and then, you know, wherever you live kind of thing. And depending on what country you're in, if it's available, you know, obviously prices vary. So what I was going through here, and actually I'm going to share my Twitter with you guys. I'm going to share you guys my screen here. One of the main reasons I jumped back on Twitter Blue is, to be perfectly honest, the algorithm push. I really dislike the whole pay-to-play thing. But since I got back into content creation, since I got back into doing more stuff here, and now Zach Talks Pixel, video coming up later this week. I had an audio issue, so we had to pull the video, hoping to upload it for Tuesday. But since I got back into this, Twitter is my second largest platform. If you're looking in terms of numbers, YouTube's number one, Twitter's number two. But in terms of interacting with people, conversation, whatnot, Twitter is actually number one. Okay. Now let's be really clear. I don't like that that Elon guy's in charge and whatnot. And I really question some of the things that have been going on. It seems like things are kind of, leveling off a little bit. There's going to be a new person in charge and whatnot, but we'll see how that has to go. I've never wanted Twitter to fail. Let's be really clear about it. I don't want Twitter to fail. I don't want that at all. But I just really question the direction and whatnot. And yeah, I'm on other social networks and I'll be vocal about it. You know, Hive, Bluesky is pretty cool. Bluesky has been really cool so far, although it's kind of quiet over there. Hive is different, definitely on the creator side and whatnot. So, you know, it's good to kind of branch out. That being said, the main reason like I said, going back, the main reason I got Twitter Blue was for the algorithm push. And I have absolutely seen an algorithm push since I started paying for Blue. Okay, it's actually a pretty even push in my opinion, based on how much I'm posting. The other thing is I really enjoy, some of the features like bookmarks. Like, so everybody gets bookmarks, but here I can like organize them into sections. Oh, I didn't have anything under CES. Okay, I thought I did, but I mean, I have a whole section for when I bookmark things for like Google Pixel, for things for like PlayStation. Rants. What's under rants? I thought I had something on rants. CES 2022. So I think I need to reorganize some of these. But I like the bookmarks and what. You know what it was? I think when I lost Blue, when I got rid of it, all the bookmarks went under bookmarks. So I have to reorganize. But I really like the bookmarks. I really like the reader. So it gets rid of some of the gaps and it just makes it like a reader. You know, there's other features too, such as where is it? Not studio, it's not analytics, not professional. Where is it? They are always changing around the desktop. I'm so used to using the mobile. But the articles and things like that, you know, and the editing feature. I've had to use edit a few times. The undo, so you got like 10 or 15 seconds after you posted, like pull it back. I know most people turn that off. Here on desktop, for example, you can do formatting. So for example, if we were to start a new tweet here, hello there, right? And I can boldface that, I can italicize that, right, kind of thing, right? So you can do, when you see stuff like this, you know the person posted from desktop. So, I'm enjoying stuff like that. But the biggest thing is the algorithm push. I've definitely seen a big jump with that. So I hope that answers your question, Jason. I know it's kind of long, and I mean, it's a long stream, right? It's a long stream? Excuse me. It's a live stream. So I'm probably going to renew. As much as I hate the whole pay-to-play thing. So I'm going to probably renew and keep it going. I didn't pay for a year advance or anything like that because I'm unsure of where things are with Twitter and what's happening. All right, moving on to live chat here. Connor says, I tried the program, man. It's game changing. Oh, the Opus Clip. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Yeah, I know that. I think, by the way, there is a referral link. Pinned to the top of the live chat. It's down in the description as well. So if you decide to use Opus Clip, use my referral link. You get some time. I get a little credit. It's not payment or anything like that. It's just they give me some more time to use it. And I'm going to explain how that time works with Opus Clip. Everybody benefits. And for I think there's about 5 of you that you've used my referral link so far. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing what you've created and what you've done with it, because they're constantly adding to it and whatnot. In fact, we're actually going to go through the Opus Discord, so you guys can see the communications and what they're doing in terms of immediate feedback and tweaking the program and making it better and better and better. Yeah, I forgot I had Twitter Blue. I remember how you got there. Justin Collins coming in. Justin's also in our Discord. You know what I'm going to do here, because I keep on talking about the Discord. I do this every time, and I never set this up in advance here. I'm going to set up a 24-hour. Let's see here, 24-hour link. Generate new link. 1 day copy. We're going to set up a new 24-hour link. So if you want to join the Discord, there's a link right there. Use a name that I know you by. Otherwise, just say, hey, this is so-and-so. And way to go. We still need to set up some of the automatic mods and stuff like that. So, yeah, and then you're not really late. We just started, 20 minutes ago? You know how we're long drawn out here. Jason says, your reasons make a lot of sense. I had the same reasons for Blue. Exactly. And I think Jason, I think Twitter's your main outlet in terms of asking questions. And stirring the pot and stuff like that, right? So there you go. Anyway, people, Snowman Can, I saw you come in here on the main chat there. There he is right there. Welcome to the live chat. Welcome to the show, sir. So I'm gonna try to make this as simple as possible. Pixel 7a. Some of my favorite features so far are the camera. Duh. The camera. I am loving the flat screen, team flat display. Look at that. No curve at all. Like a little bit. But it's not complete, but it's definitely a more flat than, like, say, the 7 Pro, for example. This is definitely a flat display. I'm loving the flat display. The fingerprint unlock. The face unlock has been really good too. I don't know if it'll work from here. Yeah, right there, it worked. Boom. Face unlock. Remember, you guys remember from the live stream when I set this up? So that we'll go like here. I'll look at it. And, oh, maybe we need to get a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. The face unlock has been really good too. Like, really good. Like, to the point where I'll look at it and it's already, I go to push and it's already unlocked. The face unlock has been incredible. Maybe it's my eyes. I don't know. I'm not that old. I'm 44. Is that old? According to some people, is. I'm 44 years old, and I can't tell the difference between the 90 hertz on this and the 120 hertz on my 7 Pro. Now, I know some people probably could with certain programs and different apps and whatnot, but for scrolling, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, you name it, Reddit, I can't tell the difference. The 90 hertz has been awesome. I mean, I can definitely tell a difference when I go from 60 hertz to 90 on this, or 60 hertz to 120. But between 90 on this and 120 on my Pixel 7 Pro, I can't tell the difference. Now, that also might be part of the variable refresh as well, because we know that's not always 120. It, can ramp up to 120, can go back down depending on what's happening, right? Depending on what you're doing. So yeah, those are some of my favorite features. I really like the finish here. This nice brushed finish on the side. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous device. The finish here on the camera module. Speakers have been good. I would put the speakers on par with the 7 Pro, and I know some people have issues with the 7 Pro speakers. They're good. They're good. They're not bad. They're not excellent. They're good. They're good enough, in my opinion, for watching tech videos. The content I watch a lot of dash cam videos and things like that. I watch a lot of food channels and things like that. So they're good. They're good. If you're looking for like an awesome audio experience, I don't think you're looking at speakers on a phone. You're probably looking at, adding on some earbuds or something like that. In which case, I would say, definitely check out like El Jefe Reviews or GameSky or Board at Work when it comes to audio stuff. Definitely those guys know what they're talking about. Clean side on this side here. You guys know that. We got our SIM right here. Now, if, this does take eSIM as well, depending on where you live. But here in Canada, we're still using the traditional SIMs. And yeah, in case you're wondering, this is a glossy type finish, but because of the color, it doesn't really pick up a lot. It doesn't really show a lot of the fingerprints and whatnot. So you shouldn't be too concerned about that right there. Let me just unlock that again. So let me go into, let's go into Twitter. Yeah, here we go, Twitter. Just to show you guys. Now, I know the 90 hertz refresh is not going to translate on here, but having this smaller 6.1 makes such a big difference when it comes to doing things and scrolling through and whatnot. It makes such a difference. And it's not that I had issues with my bigger 6.7 with the 7 Pro. It's just I realize now that I really like a smaller size, especially with the bigger hands. I know it sounds weird, but been really good. Let's go to the bottom here. Let's take a look at, did the Golden Knights win last night? Hold on here. Last night, Stars, did they win last night? I don't know. We have an election coming up here on Tuesday. That's why Alberta's trending for me here. Provincial election. So, yeah, the gestures have all been good. Let's go back here. Yeah, gestures have all been good. Here's Google Now with your news feed, which I use this a lot. I use the Google Now feed a lot. Hey, look, Bluesky. Bluesky now lets you choose your own algorithm. Basically, yeah, they got different choices and whatnot. By the way, if you're in our Discord, I'm giving out my Bluesky invites there first. And speaking of, let me open up Bluesky and see if I have any invites to give out. Because you know what? I might just throw it in the chat right now. All right, let's go back here. Oh, look at this. Look at this, people. I got one invite code to give out. One invite code for Bluesky to give out. Ooh, I didn't even get notified of that. It just happened. Oh, what happened to my camera here? Hold on. There we go. That was weird. That never happens. So I got one invite code to give out here. I'll be dropping that into the Discord later. Okay, so Discord people, you're up for it first. So I'll let you guys fight over it. Okay. I'll let you guys fight over it. Hey, we got Jonathan Rash here. How you doing, buddy? Glad you're here. Welcome. Thanks for coming through. Also, Jason says, if someone is wanting to experience Pixel, just a normal everyday Joe, would you recommend the 7A or the 6A? 100%, I would. I would recommend the 7A because it's the newest and the upgraded refresh, the upgraded camera, wireless charging. Keep on forgetting there's wireless charging on it. Because I've been plugging in lately, just doing some testing and whatnot. But yeah, wireless charging. I would say that if you're in a tight spot with dollars, whether you go through the carrier or directly through Google, the 6A is still an excellent buy. I've talked about that. It's still an awesome buy. But if you can afford that $500 US price point, $600 US Canadian price point outright for the 7A, go for it. Most carriers, you're going to get this through in the US and Canada. You'll probably get it for free right now. But buying outright for $500 or $600 is still a steal. $500 US, $600 Canadian. I got to reiterate that so you know, and obviously check your area depending on where you live. But again, if money is tight, go for the 6A. You'll be just as happy. You will be. So now, I did say to you guys that there was one thing about this that's holding me back from swapping for my 7 Pro. It's not to do with the size. It's not to do with refresh. It's not to do with even... I'm getting notifications here. It's not to do with... Let me start over again. It's not to do with refresh. It has nothing to do with the size of the camera. It has nothing to do with the curved edges or anything like that. It has to do with the fact that the 7A only has a main shooter and a wide. Okay, a 64 megapixel main and then the wide. Whereas the 7 Pro with a piece of whatever on there, jeez, with the 7 Pro has the extra telephoto lens. Okay. Now, why do I say that? Well, I take a lot of outdoor shots. I take a lot of scenic shots. I like to take pictures of lakes and mountains and things like that. And sometimes it's nice to get a little zoom in and whatnot, and telephoto obviously helps with that. Now, if you're the kind of person, you don't even know what telephoto means, it's not going to matter to you. This whole conversation is not going to matter to you, and I think you should go for the 7A. I absolutely think you should. But that telephoto just has, for me, because I know what my use cases are, that's the only thing that's really stopping me so far. So I still need to do some more testing, a little more time with this, while I still have my 7 Pro right over here, and then make that decision whether I'm going to swap over. So this isn't a matter of like trying to get people riled up. Oh my God, why would you? Because technically speaking, on paper, the 7 Pro is better technically, but you really need to look at the things you use. Another thing too that the 7 Pro is going to have is this has the macro mode. And if you've ever seen my Twitter or my Instagrams, you guys know I like to take up close photos of food. That's what I do. I take pictures of food. I take pictures of my wife's bread. My wife makes this amazing artisan 4-ingredient bread. By the way, there's a guy named Johnny Harris, I think he is. I think he used to be with Vox or something like that, maybe, or something like that, maybe BuzzFeed. He has an awesome channel, but he did a whole thing about bread. If you get a chance, watch that video. It's about the history of bread and what the bread we get, like the bread that we get here in North America compared to like over in like Europe and whatnot. What we get here is like closer to cake. Watch it; it's amazing. But anyway, and the reason I bring up the bread thing is ever since the start of the beard flu, the pandemic and whatnot, we've been making our own bread here. 4 ingredients in it. Now, you guys know I put pictures of it. Anyway, I love our bread. So I take pictures of food. So having that macro mode and whatnot is nice to have, right? you're going to still get some great photos and close-ups with this, but you might have to like tap to focus, and it might have to clean up the photo post and whatnot and everything like that. But again, I need to go through those tests. So again, that telephoto, that macro mode are the two things that are kind of holding me back. If those things don't matter to you, I promise you, you'll be happy with this. But I'm also only a week into it, really. 1 week into it. So, Zach keeping Twitter followers hungry. Absolutely, man. Yeah. Connor says here, I need to see if I can get my hands on a Pixel 6a because it looks like an amazing phone. The 6a, yeah, I have. Where is the 6a? Where is it? Yeah, it's over here. There's 6a. So these are the same size. These are exactly the same dimensions. I believe the 7a is a little bit heavier. Wireless charging, 90 hertz, upgraded camera, 60 hertz, lower camera, no wireless charging. Another thing too, and I experienced, this is something I would not normally notice or even test for, but I took this with me Friday evening to my son's baseball practice, and the sun was setting to the west, because that's where the sun sets, I guess, for most places. Sun is setting behind me, and I'm sitting in like a lawn chair behind the backstop there. They're practicing. They don't list, Google does not list the exact nits, the exact brightness of the 7a. Now, it might be listed somewhere on a third-party website. I have not looked it up. They put on their website high brightness mode, whereas the 7 Pro is 1300 nits, 1500, don't quote me. I can definitely tell that this is not as bright in bright light as what you may be used to. For example, you guys know I recently reviewed and used the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Now that, of course, is like a top tier, phone and whatnot out there. That's one of the most brightest screens out there. And when I use that outside in daylight, no problems at all. This, I wouldn't say the struggle, but it was very noticeably, okay, I had to put my sunglasses down, had to squint a little bit and everything like that, okay? So that's another thing to definitely look at. I will make sure during my reviews and whatnot over on Zach Talks Pixel that I address and show you guys that. Maybe a comparison between this and the 7 Pro, for example. Like I know the 7 Pro, just from looking at the 7a, I can tell you the 7 Pro is brighter. So that's another thing you might want to look at. Is it 1,000 nits? Is it 1,000? Jason says it's 1,000. Is that 7a or 7 Pro? That's probably 7a, right? Just waiting for confirmation here. That's what we do on the show. That's what we do. Because I haven't gone deep into it. I haven't gone into a deep dive. I'm giving you guys my reviews so far kind of thing. Based on my usage and whatnot. Everyday person type use, right? So put that back there. But yeah, that's one other thing I noticed on the 7a is the brightness, and that may affect your choice as well if you're outside a lot or if you had issues with that before. 1,000 on the 7a? Okay. 1,000 on the 7a, Jason's saying. There we go. Yeah. So, and I believe the 7 Pro is 1,300, 1,500. So there you go. Connor says here, the S23 Ultra can be found for 560. Is that euros? Here now, Samsung phones depreciate like mad. Yeah, that's, let's be honest. I mean, I've always said that if you want to get the latest, greatest Samsung, the latest Galaxy, whatnot, you can normally wait about 30, 60 days, and you're going to save a ton. It's just that if you adopt it right away, they throw in a lot of free stuff too, which I think kind of offsets it, right? So first adopters and whatnot. All right. Why is my chat refreshing over here? That's really weird. Hopefully it fixes itself here. Because I'm missing out on your guys' chat for some reason. Oh, you know what it might be? I think it might be Chrome. Yeah, I'm a Chrome guy. All right, people. So, I don't have much more to say about the 7a right now. It's been a wonderful experience. The only thing that's holding me back is the telephoto and maybe the brightness. Other than that, I would definitely recommend it at its price point right now. It really is an amazing buy right now. I do have cases and things like that coming in from Caseology and a few other brands and whatnot. So lots of stuff that'll be over on the Pixel channel. I'll be making some more shorts and reels and TikToks from content here, and I want to show you guys how I do that. So hopefully the music's not too loud for you guys. I think the music's pretty chill. I'm going to bring up my Twitter here and show you guys this here. There it is. How come? That's weird. My chat kind of just bounced around everywhere. I think Chrome is being weird. All right. Let me find the tweet so I can show you guys what I'm talking about in terms of Opus. All right. There it is right there. So, now, for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you're watching my short form content here with Shorts or TikTok, you may have noticed that I've been doing clips of my show right here, and you're like, well, how does he get all the words down there and whatnot? I've been using an AI software that uses part of the Chat GPT type software called Opus Clip. Okay, I'm gonna go to their Twitter here right now, and huge shout out to them for just being awesome. But basically, really to kind of summarize it, the way you use Opus Clip is you take your YouTube clip, and right now they only work with YouTube clips, and you dump it into their website, and they generate up to 15, sometimes more clips. It's usually around 14. I'm usually getting between 14 and 15 for my hour-long streams. Depending on how long the content is you're dumping in there, it will determine how many clips you get. So this is their Twitter right here. Now, if you want to try out Opus, you can use my referral link. It's also in the description of this live stream. It's also pinned at the top of the live chat. Okay. What I want to show you guys is the Opus website and how it works. Okay. So let's go ahead and stop sharing that. And I will bring up the Opus website. It's very simple. You'll use my referral code and get started. You basically log in with your Google account, and it's just so they have your email. That's it. They're not taking anything else, and of course, Google will disclose to you what information they have access to. Okay, you'll basically go to opus.pro. All right, there it is, right there. So let me just. Oh, I thought I had the proper screen up here. Doesn't look like I do. Groovy. All right. Let's go ahead and share this. So, you're going to go to opus.pro. You can also go via my referral, and that's how you guys are going to get your hours and whatnot, okay? And basically, you just dump your YouTube link right in here, okay? Once you do that, it'll process, and you'll get a bunch of clips. Now, you can leave the screen, it tells you, and you'll get an email when your clips are ready. So you can leave the screen, it'll tell you can leave the screen, go do what you need to do, go grab a drink, whatever. It usually takes about 10 minutes. The longest I've had to take is 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes tops. And that's with an hour-long live stream, okay? So imagine if you were to put like a 4 or 5 minute long YouTube clip in there. And you will essentially get... We're going to go back a screen because that's the edit screen. This is what you'll get. So you'll see up here the name of the content. So here was an hour and 13 minutes. Pixel 7a review after 3 days. This is the stream I did on Thursday. Okay. And you go through, and these are lower quality examples and whatnot of clips it identified. They're going to give you a summary and a score. Okay. They're going to tell you, it could have been a better hook or whatnot. And for myself personally, what I've been doing is I've been hearting the ones that I think I could use, thumbs down the ones I don't like, and then they ask for some feedback. You can give that to them if you want. Okay. So as an example, let's scroll through here. And I don't think you guys are going to get the audio. Let me just double check. Okay. No, I don't have the audio on, and I can't put it on, otherwise we'll get some feedback. But for example, this is one of the ones that has done really well for me on Shorts and on TikTok recently, about using the magic eraser. And it automatically, and you can see the words are popping up here. And I actually edited that down as well. Now from here, if you want to tweak the clip, if you want to edit some words, like for example, the word Zach, they always do Z-A-C-H or Z-A-C-H when it's supposed to be Z-A-K or Z-A-K, okay? You can hit this little edit clip right here, and it takes you into an edit screen. And from here, you can highlight words, and you can change out the coloring. You can edit obviously the wording and whatnot if the caption is wrong. You can go your preferences. Here's your preference style. So here's a sample. You can have 0 captions. You can change out the colors, the highlighter. You can have the style. So it can be fill. There can be fit, split, and it gives you different examples here, okay? Let's go ahead and undo that. Okay? Uppercase, lowercase, add emojis, and they're constantly tweaking this whatnot. Then you play it back, and when you're done, you hit save complete. It goes back to the previous screen. It compiles and does its thing. Okay. From there, we'll just go back down to the actual clip. You would hit download, and then you would upload it to whatever platform it is you're using. So it could be Reels, TikTok, whatever, right? They also have a service through this as well. I haven't used it myself, where you can actually push the clip directly to YouTube, TikTok, Reels. I don't know. I keep on seeing conflicting things in their Discord where they might be having some issues with that. My recommendation would be for you to download it and then upload it yourself to those platforms, okay? Just to kind of save yourself some headache and whatnot. But for those of you that are in a hurry, you can go ahead and push that out. And that's it. That's it. The AI, it figures out what is going to be a good clip and where we go. So if I keep on going through here, you guys remember when I was like, I'm so serious about this, right? Let's take a look here. Remember this right here? Where I said I was so serious? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mute this. So we're going to pause the music there. Please let me know if the audio is coming through. I'm going to go ahead and turn on Google and play this back. And I am dead serious when I say this. I am completely serious about this when I say this. I am so serious about this. I couldn't be more serious. Here's how serious I am. Seriously. I am so serious about swapping out and getting rid of my Pixel 7 Pro for the Pixel 7a. I am so serious. I couldn't be more serious. Seriously. Anyway, that's meant to be annoying. All right. So that's just an example. You can see how the captions line up perfectly and whatnot. Now, I actually took this one. I actually put it into Final Cut and did a couple other tweaks to it. And, of course, you can do that as well. It's completely up to you. So decide what your flow is like and whatnot. Now, for myself personally, this has been a tremendous, tremendous time saver, because I can take my clips from my live streams and put them up. Now, one thing I think you really need to kind of keep in mind is that while it's really good about picking out clips and whatnot, and it will center the person, it's looking for the person it will center. For example, if in a screen like this right now, this is actually going to center on my photo right there rather than me right here. So when I try to clip this, it's actually not going to be able to get this perfectly. It is something they're working on. They're constantly upgrading things and whatnot. So I'm going to show you guys their Discord where they talk about that. Let's go ahead and stop sharing that. Couple of things to keep in mind as well, that just because it generates a clip for you and it says that it has like a score of like 99 or something like that, does not mean that that clip is going to perform. It still comes down to your title and your thumbnail, okay? So if you guys remember, I did a live stream a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, where I said, you know, you're being watched all the time. You don't have to @ companies on Twitter. They know when you talk about them, da-da-da-da-da. I used the thumbnail from that where it says on the captions, you're being watched all the time. And that particular reel, the reel version of that on Instagram hit 10,000 plus views. On YouTube and on TikTok it was like 2,000 or 200 or something like that. Okay, so it depends on the platform. It depends on the hook. When it comes to short form content, you literally have 2 seconds to get someone's attention. That's why your hook has to be good. Opus has been doing a great job with the captions, whatnot, but not always grabbing a clip with the right hook. And that's actually my problem. I'll give you guys another example. You guys all know Travis MCP on his channel, Travis Tries. He already had a fantastic piece of content where he's trying the McDonald's menu and everything like that. And what he did is he took that clip from that video, put into Opus, and Opus made a tremendously awesome clip out of it. I can't remember how many views it got. Maybe we'll take a look. But that's because of really good editing and really awesome content before. I took one of my older unboxings when I first did an unboxing and look at the first device with an in-display fingerprint sensor from like 4 or 5 years ago. It did terrific with that because I had it queued up to the right hook or whatnot. So it's all going to come down to your hook. You still need a human eye to recognize whatnot. And now and that's the other thing about AI as well. It's going to get better and better and better about recognizing. If my content is stale and whatnot, if you're clicking off right now, this guy's boring or whatever, do you think Opus is going to be able to find a really great clip? Probably not, right? So it should be interesting to see what it makes for today, right? So, I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. Out of the 14, 15 clips that I get out of every stream, I might be getting 4, maybe 5 that I think are good enough with good enough hooks to get going. And then I might have to tweak them a little bit using Final Cut, even TikTok's editor, for example, and then exporting it that way. So keep that in mind. Just because you have a video or a live stream or something on YouTube that you want to repurpose and make clips out of it does not mean they're going to perform well. It will find what it thinks is the best clips, put the captions in there, and you can tweak that, fix the captions, but it's still up to you to make sure you're making excellent content. So please keep that in mind, okay? But it has saved me a ton of time. I don't have to necessarily find these clips and adding captions manually or whatnot. So it's been really, really great that way. It's been really, really great that way. So that's what I have to say about Opus Clip there. So if I would encourage you all to try it out, try it with my referral. It doesn't cost you a dime, and it helps me out as well. So use my referral, give it a shot, see what you can do with it. A lot of people are taking other people, and this is you got to be careful about this, people, please. I see a lot of people in the Discord, for example, talking about using like Joe Rogan clips and things like that. Please don't do that. That's his content and everything like that. And, you know, trying to repurpose. We know we see it all the time on TikTok and things like that. Use your own content or content you're allowed to use, please. But I want to show you guys the Discord, the Opus Discord here real quick. So let's go into Discord. Can I share Discord? Window. All right. So actually, this is my Discord right here. This is the Zach Talks Tech Discord. We've got sections where I publish the live streams and the shorts, TikTok and Twitch and whatnot. Zach Talks Pixel published in shorts. And then we have different categories here. So general chat, video ideas, Pixel conversation, iOS, video games. So if you want to join us there, let me know. I'll get you an invite. But let's go up to the Opus Clip here. And this is their Discord. It's public Discord. Anybody can get here. And what I want to show you guys is the product updates, because they're constantly updating this. Like this is yesterday. This is 5 days ago. So let's go to the most recent update here. Young is the CEO, cool guy. Hello, everyone. We just deployed 2 fantastic upgrades that we're thrilled to share with you. Custom emoji editor. You can now customize and insert emojis as you like. We support up to 3 emojis for each screen, which is a great way to make your content more engaging. Simply hover an emoji or a specific word in the caption tab to delete, change, or add funny emojis. And you guys saw that with the editor. Resolution detector. We understand that sometimes you may experience low resolution issues due to YouTube taking some time to process new uploads videos. To help you with this, we have added a video resolution indicator under the input box, etc., etc., etc. Okay. And then, of course, auto reframe brand templates. they go through all the details here. I don't know if we can enlarge on this. Yeah, so there's the emoji detector there, and you can change things out. So you can see the emojis and whatnot, because they try to put in stuff that works really well. Okay. But actually, and if you go through this right here in terms of product updates, you can see how often they're updating things. So on the 13th, 21st, and of course there's service status information. If you're a paying customer, you have priority. And then you can go down to show your clips. I think people have been posting their clips here. And we're not going to play any of these because I'm not sure about copyright and whatnot. But you get an idea of some of the clips that people have made and whatnot. Okay. Feedback, bug issues, things like that. Okay. So the Discord's been really good. When you sign up, when you go check it out, you'll get access to that, and you'll get the, you know, you can check it out that way and ask them questions, whatnot. If you hop in there, tell them Zach sent you. Hopefully they know who they're talking about. Tell Rebecca I said hi. So that right there is Opus Clip. Try it out. Use my referral. Get clipping, and you know, tag me on Twitter or whatever if you decide to upload them. And let me know if you use my referral, or let me know what you created and whatnot, and go from there. I know Connor, for example, has had a lot of success. It's been good for me in terms of time saver. It's just a matter of finding the clips that it generates, the ones that have the right hooks. Maybe you have to do a little bit additional editing and things like that. And that's it. That's all. All right, let's dive into the live chat here. Throat's dry. And then we'll go from there. This song is called Donuts, and I really like it. I'm going to rewind it. All right. Live chat. Da, 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 da. So going back to the S23, you guys are talking about the S23 Ultra can be found for $560 here now. Snapfag and most appreciate. Okay, we already talked about that. The Galaxy Fold appreciated 900 euros in 6 months, which is brutal for selling them. Yeah, it happens. If I was to buy a 7A, I'd probably wait till the Pixel 8 to come out so I can get a discount. There you go. Yeah, I mean, we know how well this was priced, how well the 6A was priced last Q4. I expect the same kind of thing here. We know that Pixels usually have some of their best prices after Black Friday or around mid-November kind of thing. So definitely, I mean, I've always said this: if you need a new phone now, get a new phone now. This whole should I wait for this phone? Yeah, there's always something new coming out. If you need a new phone, get it now. And the good news is that when you look at devices, especially slab devices, when you look at the differences from year to year, there's not these huge changes and whatnot. There's not, you know, so it's not like how it used to be in the old days, right? So, you know, I would even say you'll be happy with a Galaxy S21 or S22 right now, for example, if you wanted to go that way with Samsung. Okay, so they're talking about that. Ace is in the house. How you doing, man? I may have to check that out. Hey, Zach. Hey, man, how you doing? Yeah, we were talking about Opus there. Opus Clip. It's been awesome. Use my referral link. Help out your boy, and have fun with that. But yeah, you. So with my referral link, let me just actually, I'll show you guys this here. I'll show you what it actually looks like here. So let's go to present here. Let's go to. We'll go to my tweet here. So present, share screen, and this one right here. So when you use my referral link, which is down in the description, it's also pinned in the live chat here or here on Twitter. You click that, it's going to open up a separate window, and you'll log in with Google. You're invited to use Opus Clip. Opus Clip is a generative AI video tool that repurposes long videos into short ones in one click. Literally, you just drop and it has to be a YouTube link. Right now, it has to be a YouTube link. So with my referral, everybody, you're going to get 2 hours of videos. So 50 downloadable clips. Okay. By 2 hours, that means the length of the video that you give Opus. So if you give Opus a 1 hour long live stream, that's minus 1 hour. If it's a 3 minute long video, minus 3 minutes from 2 hours. If it's 10-minute video, minus 10 minutes. Okay, that's what that means. Okay, so if you're repurposing some of your short form content, let's say you have a 5-6 minute long YouTube upload, then you know it's not going to take that much, and you'll be able to get a lot out of that. So, you know, use that link, and you'll log in with your Google account, and away you go. Okay, that's how that works. All right. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's HV1L. I should recognize my own code by now. HV1L. Yeah, let me just here. get you guys a clickable one. All right. Yes, there you go. Same thing. The equals true means it's being clicked on kind of thing. But yeah, it's at the top of the chat there. It's in the description. It's on my Twitter. Yeah. So you get some time. I get some time back for referring. There you go. Ace says, does it upload to YouTube? Do I have to give them access to my YouTube? No. No, you do not. No, you do not. So when you click log in with your Google account, they just want your email address. Because what happens is when you give them the link to make the clips, you can leave the screen and they will email you when the clips are ready. Okay, so it takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so they don't have access to YouTube or anything like that. They do have a feature where you can upload the clips directly to YouTube Reels, TikTok. I don't think TikTok's working yet. But yeah, what I would recommend you do is you dump the link in there, whatever the short form is, your content, whatever, you dump the link in there, wait for the clips to generate, check out which ones you like, make the tweaks to the captions and things like that, then download it, then upload it to the platforms you want to use. Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Twitter, whatever, right? That would be my suggestion. But they are working on, or they do have a function working where you can push it directly to, but I don't know if they require access to your YouTube, but I would recommend you just download and upload your own kind of way. That way you can put in descriptions, hashtags, and everything like that. It's part of the creative process, right? I mean, how automated do you want to make this, right? For myself personally, I like figuring out the hashtags and whatnot, especially with like Instagram. Instagram right now is really weird. They say 3 hashtags, no more than 5. And I have found a huge difference only using 3, and they have to be precise to what's going on, right? They can't be out there hashtags. You need to start typing in the hashtag and then find out, are people actually using this, and pick on the ones that have the most views kind of thing. So that's something to check out as well. Same thing with TikTok. All right. Yeah. He says he's going to check it out, man. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, use my link and have some fun with that. Put some stuff, like whatever you use, man, like whatever you create, put something on YouTube or on Twitter when you're done, and like tag me on it kind of thing. And I want to see what you've done. And if you know anybody else, man, give them my link. Because it helps me out. It helps me out. So, yeah, there you guys go. So, Opus has been a huge time saver, but keep in mind, it's not perfect. It's dependent on the content it's grabbing from. You got to have that hook. You might still need to edit down. Yeah, and make sure you're using your own content, right? Make sure you're editing. Make sure everything is where you want it. If you're gonna put your clip in there and just expect Opus to make 10 clips that are magic and they're going to get thousands of views, not going to happen. Not going to happen. You're going to have to find what works. They're trying to get there, and they have moved very quickly to get there. But it's not there yet. There's still a creative aspect to it that you need to do. Okay. But it's a fantastic tool that way. It really is. There you go. Yeah. You got to check out the Gram. Gram's fun. I like doing, oh, you know what? I forgot to put an Instagram story today. Oh, well. It says, if I make a video, I'll upload it now to Twitter. If I like it, then I'll leave your link. Hey man, thank you. You can leave my referral if you want to. It's completely up to you. You don't have to. Just tag me, just so I know that, so I see my notifications, so I can see what you did. Because I want to see what you guys are doing. Because I think it's like super fun. I really do. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's really cool that we have this extra tool, and you don't have to spend time putting captions in. And yeah, I know there's different caption programs. I think Premiere Pro does a great job of it. Final Cut does not have a plugin yet. I'm sure there's probably something coming from Motion FX, VFX, but I would actually prefer to go through something with like Opus, because I would prefer to use Opus because of the AI part, how it's able to kind of grab those things. And I personally like how Opus has, with some of my clips, like the clip might be 35 seconds long, but it's cutting it off right at the point where the person might go, oh, I want to know the rest of that. And I've actually seen a direct run off people going to my live streams, watching the replays and things like that. So it's worked out really good for me here, doing the live streams, clips of the live streams. The clips are meant to be out of context. They're meant to be what's going on here to get your attention, so that you come back and hopefully watch the live streams and whatnot. So that's my rambling on Opus there. So have I sold you on it? I'm not trying to sell you on it. I'm just telling you that It's a fantastic tool, and if you're looking to up your game and just make it a little bit easier on yourself, check them out. Definitely check them out. All right, people. I can't believe it's been an hour already. I've got Zach Talks Pixel stuff to do. Next live stream will probably be Thursday, long from now, because unfortunately Tuesday and Wednesday this week, I have my mother-in-law's funeral to go to. You guys know about those circumstances and whatnot. And I already talked about this before, but thank you again to everybody with their condolences, messages, and things like that. It does not go unnoticed. I'm pretty sure I've acknowledged everybody, whether it was a like back or a personal message, things like that. So thank you all. I've passed everything on to my wife. It's her mother that passed away, and onto my my brother-in-law and the family and whatnot. So we see it, we appreciate it. It means a lot to them that people are from around the world who really only know this goofy guy with a beard who likes to talk about tech and stuff like that. They're extending their condolences and whatnot. So we do appreciate it. So yeah, I'm gonna be tied up basically after this live stream until Thursday. We'll do a stream Thursday or maybe Friday. I'll aim for Thursday. But in the meantime, there'll still be clips. I have a couple clips in my pocket. I didn't put anything up today, but there'll be clips from today's stream and whatnot going up on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, of course, and Reels. That's where I've been concentrating on. And I've been putting a few here and there on Twitter, but more of examples of how Opus works. So keep your eyes out for that. Big thanks again one more time to all my channel. All right. My channel members, I love you lots. I appreciate the support. Channel members, we will be doing a private live stream. They'll have to be after Thursday next week. I'm not sure when. I definitely want to get back to doing the private live streams once or twice a month. And yeah, thanks again everybody for the super chats, the buy me a coffees, the extended support like that, using the links and whatnot for purchasing stuff, whether it's your pixels or using Opus or whatever. Thank you, really do appreciate it. It goes a long ways, with if you're buying gamer subs, whatever it is, it all helps out. And if you can't, that's okay. Just being here, hitting a like button, hit the like button. It goes a long way as well. So anyway, people, it's 1:30, almost 1:30 here. That means it's about 8:30 over in the UK there. 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, 12:30 Central. I'm going to let you guys all go. You guys all have a fantastic day. Be safe, be well, be healthy, all that kind of good stuff. And I'll catch you out there, okay? Take care. Cheers.